Yo, what up? It is the 11th of April 2024, and it's currently 10:55 p.m. on a Thursday. And I kind of have to bolt over to the shops. But first, let's just check this mail, because I have a feeling I know what's in this mail. Oh, I'm leaving Mateiio. Oh, bye, Eloise. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Yeah, well, that sucks. Alright, I'm gonna go straight to the shops because I'm playing just about as late as I'm permitted to, basically. I guess I could just, not have the shops go to the shops one day. Not like I get much per every visit. Anyway, but let's just look. I'll buy medicine because yesterday Cube was sick, so he's probably also sick today. But I need to hurry. And so regarding the Flower Fest, I have it on good authority that, at the very least, your own garden is evaluated based on basically the entire, acre that your house is within. Which means that, yeah, I'm gonna win, because, I've definitely got the most in that regard. Regal table. Do I need this? I need this. I'm kind of rushing, yeah. Regal... Oh, I do need a Regal table. That is surprising. Alright, buy it. And a hob, I have a hob. I have a bird feeder, I have whatever that plant is, and I have a blue lava lamp. Yeah, I have a blue lava lamp. Okay. I got a new, actual store item. There's only, 9 of those. I guess now there's only 8. Actually, let me look at that. Okay, now that I've made it to the Able Sisters, this is fine. I'm gonna look up... Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. There's 8 items, standard store items, that I'm yet to receive from the store. A wrap shirt? A wrap? Apparently I have it. Okay. Now let's get to business as usual. So, now that Eloise has moved out, the floor is open. Someone new is going to move in within the coming days. And I swear, if they bring with them a bunch of flowers and they beat me in the Flower Fest, I won't get a good first impression, I'll say that much. I guess I'm just watering the left side first today. One. I hope the new person who moves in is, cool. I don't know, I'm not hoping for a specific villager. I mean, there's not really any point to, right? Because, obviously if you want someone very specific, then the vast majority of the time you're not gonna get that villager. So I might as well, not keep my hopes up and just go in with an open mind. Unless I get a mouse. If I get a mouse villager, I'm gonna immediately hate them. It's just that most of them, basically all of them, are ugly. That's just the long and short of it. Really, that's just all it boils down to. Oh, shooting star went by. Okay. Now, that doesn't... Okay, so the thing is... I feel like I've played this game before. Now, the likelihood of another shooting star coming by, like there's a good chance that another one is going to come by at some point. So now, I'm kind of just going to have to wait here if I want to get a wish. I'm going to walk around in game though and just wait for it to happen, because I'm not going to let this opportunity be passed up. Even if, you know, the spotlight item I get is probably just going to end up being a repeat anyway. Well, I might as well spend this time walking around just getting... I'm just going to look down near my garden and look maybe what flowers I could get. So I know that my acre's cut off, and I've still got a decent amount of space that I haven't used. So I'm thinking maybe there's this bottom left corner. You can't see it because I'm not showing it. That isn't filled, and I think maybe the bottom left I can fill with some red flowers. But maybe I should do it on the right. I don't know. Maybe like purple and blue should go on the right, and then the left is the reds. No, I just need to figure out... I'm gonna do some counting here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15... Okay, this tree. Okay, so my acre is pretty big. Yeah, okay, so there's this little small area here. This strip, I'm just gonna film the bottom screen, it doesn't really matter. If another star shows up, I'll just try and get it in time. This strip here is all in my acre, so if I fill this, then that counts for me. Now, the question then becomes what is counted for the villages, because, for example, I believe Cube and Hugh's houses are in the same acre. Let me just check. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, okay, so their houses are both in the same acre. So does that mean... What does that mean, is what I'm wondering. Like, my theory would just be that it just counts up all of the flowers in that acre, and it counts it for both of them. So both Cube and Hugh, because their houses are in the same acre, have the same amount of flowers. Which... I mean, it's looking like a lot of flowers. Maybe I should do like a manual count. In fact, some of these flowers, in fact, this top row here are all not in my acre, so technically they don't count for me. So, I think I'm just going to manually count the flowers real quick. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. And then, are there any extras? Oh yeah, 61. Okay, now I just want to look in this acre. 61 flowers in mine. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. The cutoff point for this acre is what? Okay. 30. What counts as the end? Okay, this tree. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. That's a weed here I want to get rid of. 37. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. So even then, I still have more flowers than they do. And that's even, I don't even have all my flowers placed. I mean, honestly, like, if almost every available acre in my, or space in my acre has a flower in it, then I should be fine. Like, yeah, so I think today I'm gonna fill from, so this, starting on this tile, go across, basically from where I'm standing right now to all the way to the end on this path tile here in this corner. I'm gonna have all different types of red flowers. So I think what I'll do is I'll start pocketing some red flowers from my competition. And so, yeah, that's the plan basically. Oh man, how much do I have in my inventory? Oh, I have like a bunch of, oh man, I should have sold all this stuff. Oh well, I'll put it in letters. It's just... And also the fact I'm not holding a tool because I'm anticipating another shooting star. Now the problem with doing this is the fact that I want to have red roses just around because I'm trying to get black roses like to breed with each other. So yeah, but it's okay. I might just take some red roses anyway. There are some like red roses that have sort of overgrown a bit, so I don't think I'll be doing too much damage. And hopefully, during me doing all this... In fact, I think what I'm going to do real quick, I'm just going to leave, or enter my house and then leave again, and then hope that that causes another shooting star to come by. I very much have like a gambler's fallacy on this, although I'm not technically losing anything from hoping a shooting star appears. It's just that it kind of inhibits my abilities a bit because I can't do as much. It's like these red roses I'm not going to take from those. But this red rose I'll take. And I won't take from the flower rainbow. Although, the flower rainbow, come to think of it, is a bit of a concern. Because I believe it would be... Whose acre is this? I feel like Pango is within it. Let me just... I don't know when... I mean... Okay, let me just go to the edge of town. Because the edge of town still has these acre markers. I guess if I should explain acres, because in most Animal Crossing games, the acre system is pretty well laid out. In New Horizons, there's a grid on the map which shows you the acres pretty clearly. And in the GameCube one, notably, every time you move between acres, the screen manually shifts over, like in Zelda 1 or something like that. But in this game, acres exist, but they're basically like a silent or a hidden feature. A hidden statistic. It's not really a statistic, but... Okay. I'm interrupting myself here. The acre cutoff for Pango's house is here, meaning the only flowers from the flower rainbow that count are these 5 ones across the top, which is like nothing. The only question then would be, is Marina's house within it here? But I don't know. So let me just go over here. I feel like there's still acre markers over this side as well. But yes, acres are in this game, but they're not shown to you in any way. But basically an acre in this game, obviously this game is made up of tiles. Say this rose is on, or Cosmos is on one tile. This is a separate tile, this is a separate tile. Now starting from the top left corner, or I guess the top right corner, in a 16 by 16 area of tiles, is an acre. So if I go from this corner, and I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like say I go all the way to 16, in fact it's here already, and then I went down 16, which would probably include Pango's house, or Antonio's house here, that would be considered 1 acre by the game. In fact, yeah, here it is. And what's notable about acres is that they are used for determining a perfect town score, actually, is something that acres are used to determine. In this game, to get a perfect town, you need to have a certain amount of trees and a certain amount of flowers in every single acre. Which isn't too bad to achieve. It's mainly just maintaining the flowers, because you've got to water them when they're wilted, or else obviously you lose flowers. But if you plant a good amount of trees, then you only need about 2 or 3 flowers in every acre to like have that, maintain that perfect town score. So it isn't that bad. So let me just like, for black rose breeding, you really only need 2 red roses. I've got a lot now. Okay, so I'm just going to put... These will be all the extent of the red roses in this part of the garden. But yeah, so... yeah, obviously the trouble with acres is that they're invisible. So the best way... Also, I do realize I just trampled my own flower. The best way to sort of go about acres... from what I did is obvious, is that I marked them out physically, which is helpful because you get to actually see it, obviously. But the thing with acres is that they don't cut off certain things. They don't cut off a house. So, for example, Victoria's house, I think, is... Yeah, so yeah, like, the acre marker's here, right? An acre cutoff will never cut a house in half, because unlike a game like, say, New Leaf, or I guess New Horizons now, where houses can be, and buildings can be anywhere within an acre, including cutting through, this game is sort of built, this game is built up out of acres, so there are actually just a bunch of pre-built acres that make up your own town. Which means that, like, say for example, there's only so many ways that the acre that contains your house can look. Mine one just so happens to have a rock in it. So if your one has a rock in it, I think there's only one of those that has a rock in it, then your house acre is the same as my house acre, for example. Is there any other good spot to put a red rose? I might just put 2 near each other. Okay, yeah, there's not really any way I can do it without them touching. There's also this little suspicious area of flowers that doesn't seem to belong to anyone, and I'm not against taking some of these and just relocating them. Some pansies. But yeah, obviously the tricky thing with acres is the fact that you can't see them. So yeah, I think my theory with the Flower Fest is that, similar to the way the player's house is calculated using their acre, that every house for every villager is also done in a similar manner. In fact, okay, you know what, I'm gonna just take Cosmos and tulips from now on, because I don't have any of those, really. But yeah, so that's what I think, at least. Because I don't really see another way that they could calculate it. Hi, what's up, S-Monkey? I got this crazy ladder, check it out. Tip of the day, when someone asks a question and you don't know the answer, just yell, "Figure it out!" Helpful hint guy. I don't know, it kind of strikes me as vain or something, know what I mean? Unless the letter feels like a bull charging me at full speed. Yeah, unless it's like action-packed, it's not worth my time at all. I see what you're getting at there. Some little backyard red tulips, I kind of need those. I hope that I don't strip these houses of too many flowers. I feel like I already have. But like here, this is just looking a little bit messy, honestly. Like, I feel like I'm doing them a favor in some regards. So let's put a cosmos here. Tulip. That, what on earth? Okay, so wait. I'm standing here, right? I placed the cosmos. And then I placed the tulip while standing in the same position. It doesn't choose here or here. It goes all the way out to here? What on earth? Weird. This is not as, like, prominent, I guess, of a section, just because it's very hidden by all the trees. But I still think it's looking alright so far. Okay, I'm just gonna get my watering can back out. I'm sick of waiting for this bloody shooting star to show up. Screw it, you know. I'll water my flowers, and everyone else's, even though they're my enemies. Okay, so I need more. Definitely the most thing that I need of is red cosmos. Like, I put a red cosmos here, here, here. There's barely any other places to have flowers other than that. Like a pansy here. Okay, so 1 pansy and like 3 cosmos. And then that should be it for my red section. That's probably going to be the last... I'm not going to take that flower. That's probably going to be the last section, really, because... I don't know. What else is there to do? The problem is that the obviously white, yellow, and red are like the 3 main flower colors. They're the easy ones. But, you know, any other type, like, if we've got some pink here, but the pinks, they're so uncommon that I feel like I don't want to just take them. There's a red cosmos here that I'll gladly take. That's why I wish it was easier to get, flower, like, you know, I wouldn't say exotic flowers, but, you know, special flowers. Because, like, I don't know. It's just so difficult that it's, almost not worth the effort. And it's not even a skill-based thing, it really is just luck, because, you know, even if you have the flowers, you know, in the right places, you still have to just, like, wait multiple days before anything might happen. So I got a letter from an old friend of mine, you wanna see it? It's this bloody Peewee letter again. How was it? Makes you feel kind of queasy, right? But, you know, I think that's what I like best about it. Peewee. I could do orange. I've got a couple orange. Like, I've got some orange here. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I will start time traveling in my second game and just sort of take, like, I won't use the shops or anything, or if, I mean, in the sense that I won't bring things from their shops over to here. But I don't know. I still feel kind of weird about it. But at the same time, it's gonna take so long for me to ever get like some nice pretty flowers that it would be so much easier. And even mainly for the sake of this series, like, I'm not gonna get... Oh, did you ever hear the crazy gardening philosophy that Peewee has? Flowers blossom from the heart is how it goes. Does it sound hokey to you too? Well, anyway, the flower festival is going to be wrapping up soon. Be as nice as you can to your flowers so they show their best blooms. But yeah, like, for the sake of the series, I'd like to show off... I'd like to end this, you know, with having a really nice, like, variety of cool colored flowers. And I can't really do that if I'm just gonna be, you know, playing by the rules, so to speak. Hey, medicine. Talk about gross. But if I can start basically flower farming in the other game, and time traveling to help support that, then that'll be something I could actually do. I think I'm gonna think about it, like sleep on it. I don't know. Gotta water this flower. There we go. I mean, even these gold roses. How many have I gotten? I've gotten 8. And I've had this copy of this. I've had this save file for what, 3 years, and I've got 8. It just takes so long, it's a very long process. Alright, I'm just gonna get one more Cosmos. And then, is it? Yeah, that's every tile filled that I want to have filled. It is looking nice. I really do like this sort of, like, these fields of I like the mono, like the singular colors, but the different flower types. I think that makes it look really, it has a nice sort of unified chaos to it. Like, it looks, good. It looks good. It looks sort of organized, but at the same time it looks, disorganized, which gives it a kind of more natural vibe. That's how I feel about it, anyway. Like, I don't know. Maybe a field of all just, like, one color flowers would look good. But I almost think that my way looks better. Hey, Marina. I know you love these, so here it comes. Pop quiz time. How would you describe my relationship with Peewee? They live together. They live next to each other. They have to be best friends. Too bad, you're wrong. Totally wrong. Okay, well, not totally wrong. I mean, yeah, the two of us are pretty good friends. But it's not like we're bosom buddies or anything. I'm just saying. I remember that dialogue. I was very confused as to what bosom buddies means. It's just best friends. I don't know why. It must be an American thing, because I've never heard anyone say that before. I guess it's bosom. Yeah, I've never heard someone say that before. But maybe I just don't know. Maybe I just don't know enough people. Oh wait, Pango. Pango, don't be mad. Your gun might look a little sparse, but I think it's just sort of the change in the weather. It's kind of affecting them bad. Maybe they're flying over, because I've seen a lot more in my garden recently. Hey, what's with the tiptoe action? Twinkle toes, there's nothing to fear on my floor, that's for sure. Gak! I just stepped on my chamomile tea I spilled yesterday. That's gross. If you spill something, you better clean it up. Also, none of these characters wear shoes. That's weird. That's weird that nobody wears shoes. That's just not safe. I guess they're animals, though, so they have, like, hoofs and, I was gonna say treads. Are there animals with treads? No, like, that's like a tank. Tank has treads. Like, yeah, they're all animals. I wonder, like, are there normal animals in Animal Crossing? Like, there's fish, and there's octopi, there's, like, devolved octopuses, so to speak. Like, they're not the same ones as, say, Marina. They're just an octopus. Like, is that... How far separated are those things from each other? But I'm also very glad this game doesn't have, like, Skyrim, just little lore dumps, like, just in random... I mean, I guess you could argue that is a thing in this game with the, like, episodes that the NPCs can have. But that's, like, a bit different, because it's something that you... First of all, it progresses over multiple days. And second of all, it's coming straight out of the character's mouth, so it's a little bit different than just, like, a book that you find on the ground that has, like, a paragraph of lore dumping. Personally, I think that's a lame way of telling a story. That's just how I feel. What's that hangdog look? You looking for a handout? Alright, here, you can have this, though, my purple tie-dye. Thanks. I found that lying around, but it looks like you can still get some use from it. I just can't believe people don't take better care of their stuff. Yeah, like you. Yeah, but I get... The thing... It's weird with video games and story, because obviously it is difficult when you're sort of, like, challenged with not making something that's so intrusive. Most Nintendo games don't really have a story at all, because they just want to focus on the gameplay. And some people are critical of that. I personally... I'm fine with it, because if I wanted to play a story-based game, I would just play a different game. I think the idea that a game has this one-size-fits-all mentality where it has to have everything in it is kind of stupid. So, like, if a game has a lackluster story, I don't care unless I went into that game expecting a good story. If it's from a franchise that is known for good stories and the story ends up being bad, then I'm like, then it's like, this sucks. Why am I even playing it? I sound like, say, Pokemon, who, or rather, which is a franchise that's pretty well known for not having particularly amazing stories. I don't really care, because, well, at this point at least I don't, because I don't go into the games expecting a good story. I still appreciate it when Pokemon games do have good stories, though, or, like, mainly I like the character writing more so than the actual plot, because most of the time the plots themselves are all identical. Basically, I mean, it's just Evil Team wants to use big legendary Pokemon for something. Anyway. But I don't know. I find that if you're gonna, like, try and tell a story, especially about the world that the game is, like, set in, then there are definitely better ways of doing it than just putting a little book that tells you, like, an oddly specific thing. Man, like, the concept of maybe, like a traveler's log, it's like, I don't know. It's all riding on that line. To me, personally, because I am a writer, or at least I'm majoring as one, so I probably should have my word of this. The obvious, like, if you're writing something, then it has to have a point, or else obviously then what you shouldn't be writing it. And to me, writing something that is, like, if you believe that you're writing something that's important to your game's story, and then you're dumping it into, like, a little paragraph of a little optional extra book that you find lying around, then I don't think then that you're treating that writing with the importance that it would then deserve. I don't know. That's just how I feel. Oh no, did I pick up, like, way too many extra cosmos? I don't know where these are supposed to go now that I've taken them. Oops. But yeah, that's just how I feel. I mean, I don't necessarily mind it. I think it depends on what on what it is, really. Like, I guess it really isn't that bad if it's just some extra little thing. And also, yeah, if it's done in an immersive way, then it's fine. But if it's done in a way where it's, like, it seems really forced, I just find, like, what's even the point? But some games I feel like should just be able to get away with not having a story. Like Pal World, that game came out not too long ago. That game has, like, that same sort of Skyrim thing with, like, lore dump info things. It's like, I don't know. I just don't really care. Maybe that's just me, but I'm not playing Power World to read. I'm not playing a game like Power World because I want to, learn about a world. I just want to, you know, that's a game where the story does not matter at all, and I don't think it should to anyone. But maybe I'm just being a bit of an arsehole. Anyway, glad this is good something to say. No, pay no mind. Pay me no mind. I believe I'm just a touch on the drowsy side. If you think about it, I keep this place open day and night, 24 hours. It's no lovely park stroll, rather a ferocious work schedule, eh, what? What are you talking about? You're just standing here all day. But then, it is my duty, so I try not to admit fatigue or clamour for vacation. And if you care to know a bit of a naughty secret, when the museum is empty, I go downstairs for a cup of coffee and a wee break. Ooh, oh, such naughtiness. Ah, yes, who, indeed. Delectable. All this talking has got me thinking about how simply glorious a cup would taste. That bitter aroma that hits you as soon as you get set foot in the shop. Hoo, indeed, hooty hoo. A cup of Java would hit the spot. What? That should be a thing. Blathers should be able to be in the roost sometimes. But then where... Oh, Harriet's here. Hello, Harriet. I didn't think I'd run into anyone here. This place is my secret hideout. I was trying to be all incognito, sugar. I hate to embarrass you, sugar, but your hair's looking a tad flat. Really? You'd say that. A misting of industrial hold would perk that sad do right up. Gonna be a young pup again. You're still at the age when even a mullet would look becoming, sweetie. Yeah, I don't know about that. Anyway, hi Brewster. Care for a cup of Java to pick you up? It's 200 bells. I'm doing a lot of reading right now. What blend would you like? Usual. Cool. I've got the specialized blend today, but it turned out a little differently. There we go. The perfect temperature to bring out the flavor. 176 degrees. On fresh brewed cup. Drink up. Thanks. Hot! Ah, what a flavor, what a feeling, but who knew coffee could get this hot? Who knew? Thanks. I would not have Brewster's coffee at that suggested temperature. 176 degrees. That is Fahrenheit, though, so I guess that's a lot different. Unless it is Celsius. If it's 176 degrees is like the temperature you put the oven at, so I'm pretty sure if you took a sip of coffee that was that temperature, you would literally burn your tongue off. Just a theory, though, I guess, and that's nothing set in stone. I don't know how hot 100... Well, 100... I don't know how Fahrenheit works. I think it's dumb. Well, 70 is room temperature. I think it's 100 is meant to be, like, hot. If it's 100 outside, then it's hot, I think. I don't know. To me, it makes much more sense for 0 degrees to be cold than 100 degrees to be hot, but I don't know. Plus, everyone else uses Celsius anyway, so what's the point of one? Might be multiple. I actually don't know how many places use Fahrenheit, but it's probably not many. But that's gonna be it for today. I'm glad the garden's looking as good as it is. I think tomorrow I might see if there's anything else I could do with it, but I honestly think that it's probably just about done, at least for the foreseeable future, because anything else I'd want to add to it would require a lot of, like, special hybrids. So yeah. Uh-oh. Turn off. There we go.